Hey, what's up? For Life Without Pants here with another video, and in today's video we're going to talk about how our league start has been going, how our currency strat has been progressing. So my build right now, I think we're doing extremely well. We got a few key uniques for our build pretty early on. Nothing super expensive except for one item, and I mean, like, my bow is only 5 linked. It's not an amazing bow. I think I crafted this myself, and it's, you know, it's just got a T3 fracture on it. I think if I was going to upgrade something, and I probably will, I think the bow is going to be the first thing. It's you know, 876 LED DPS. It could be quite a bit better. We got pretty lucky with the crit multi on it and the attack speed, but yeah, this was just basically I threw like, I think 4 or 5 essences at this. Pretty useful. It's just, yeah, 5 link for our artillery ballista. We got a 6 link. I think this is, yes, item level 71 6 link. It's not the best, but it'll do. And this is just our lightning arrow. We got Val lightning arrow in there. I bought an awakened elemental damage with attack support because after a while, this, when it gets to level 5, which it's going to get to next, then you stop taking reflected damage from elemental skills, which means we can basically run every map mod. So that's the reason I invested in that. Mirage Archer, Trinity support, life tap. We don't have the strength to get it up there. I could buy some tattoos, and I probably should. And returning projectiles. I was using chain for a while. Man, returning projectiles so much, like, for my money, it's so much better. The damage really feels on point. We got our Here is Truth. I bought this off trade. I think this was 20C. I bought these off trade. These are 20C. These are actually pretty bad. I should probably upgrade these. Yeah, they've just got strength. We could exalt them, in fact. Let's do that right now. Oh my god, live crafting. Yeah, we got 9 lightning resistance. Oh, and we can't wear them anymore. Great. 9 lightning resistance. Amazing. I bought this quiver. I think this was very cheap as well. And our belt, I think, was 15 chaos. I got this gem as well, which was pretty nice. It's got abyssal monster reduction. We don't do abyss, so that doesn't really matter. For our passive tree, the one investment I made was inspired learning. These have come down significantly in price since I bought them. Of course, I do have some tattoos already, but they're just the +4 all attributes, which are very useful for fixing our build, because we're strength and intelligence starved and point starved as well. So my league start strategy, unsurprisingly, was Legion, but it was also Legion with Expedition. We took the this wheel over here with the Extreme Archaeology, and man, this was fun until it wasn't. There's sometimes when you just absolutely, like, you boop the Legion, you boop the Expedition, and it just, you brick it, and it happens, and it's a shame. And after a while, I took it off. I just went up 2 levels really quickly afterwards. It's like a lot of the time I was dying to Expedition. So I might give it another go. Well, I'm definitely going to give it another go later on. But I really love this keystone. I think it's fantastic fun. But for our Legion strat, basically, I'm just pathing through Jun because I want to get some Jun missions for later. I got basically every Legion node on the tree. So everything over here, everything over here, everything over here. We didn't take this one because the generals are just objectively worse. I've managed to start doing them recently because I think the build's gotten better, and, you know, I've gotten more used to them. And being able to burst them down with Val lightning arrow is very effective. But we took shrines as well, and some map sustain nodes, and then more shrine nodes, and that's it. Oh, we also took Wrath of the Cosmos as well because we're running red altars. So this has been very effective. We've made a lot of money, and the way I would normally run these maps is I would take we're using a Nicotech as well. I would put some polished cartography scarabs in there, or just regular cartography scarabs, whatever I've got. Rusted div card scarabs, because this drops the new 2 divine div card, and just chuck these in, and then take a map. I've just got lots of dunes maps because I prepared, I think, like 50 of them, and then put that on, and then hit Legion, and then just go. And it's been very, very effective. And I realized that a lot of times in the past, when I've been looking at streamers doing League Start stuff, or looking at YouTube videos of streamers doing League Start stuff, at some point they just have a Mageblood, and I used to think they were dual wielding credit cards, and I think some of them still are. But I wanted to make a video series of like making a Mageblood with you. So this Legion strat, it's, what is it, Wednesday now, so the league is only like 100 and so hours old. We got our first card. I bought it last night on stream. It was, I think they're 40 div now, but it was 38.9, something like that. It was, it was around 40 div. This makes you a ton of money. It makes you a ton of money. We could just go and do one of these now. Oh, also one other thing I'm running on these as well is these Gloom Shrine compasses. And these are, I think I paid, these are like 5C, 6C for 4 uses. And it makes such a huge difference. I've got one on here already, but it makes such a huge difference. So we'll just jump into this map, and I'll show you what it feels like. So the Nicotech that we've taken on the tree, this is mining byproducts, which gives us, whenever we boop one of the Nico things, it's a 10% chance to get the amount of sulfite as azurite, which you can then use to buy the resonators with. And it doesn't matter if your sulfite meter is full or not, you still get it. And this one, packed with energy, this is insane. This is such a good node. +1 max all res for each of the chests that you boop, and 35% increased damage for each one, and 15% increased move speed. And the move speed is nutty. So it's 45% increased move speed, 105% increased damage. So the way I would just go into, I would do this map, I would just run in here. I know where the bosses are because it's dunes, so it's a pretty predictable boss placement. And then I just take these, and that's, and then come over here and kill the boss. And once the boss is dead, it's a kind of phased boss, I guess. Then I will go and find the shrines, and then I will start doing the legions. And I don't have to do all the shrines at once, so like we could just take one, because of the shrine nodes we get 2 shrine effects per shrine that we use. So we've got both lightning and massive shrine here, and I just shoot around with the arrows. Make sure you go and get the war hordes, because those are where a lot of the money in Legion comes from. Obviously there's a lot of Legion emblems and stuff like that, and then at this point I think we just kill everything now, and I open these as I go around, so that later on I come back in here and I'm just going to put like our lightning arrow here. It's going to kill everything. And I think the Legion is pretty much done. And then we just go off, we find another shrine, take that, and we've got another shrine here. These altars, these are really, really, like, there's a lot of money in these. They're very, very gifty, these altars, and thank goodness, because it's where a lot of money comes from. And then here's another Legion, and we just do the same thing, shoot everything, and then go around, make sure, oh, there's a general here. I used to, like, the polished Legion scarabs, which do not guarantee generals, go for way more than the gilded ones. I think it's 9C for each one of the polished ones, and 7 for the general ones. And so here's the general, and we're just gonna put the Val lightning arrow down, and they get bursted down very quickly. We take the Gloom Shrine, which is very good. Gloom Shrine basically has a chance to explode stuff for, I think it's chaos damage. and you see these little pops, and the little purple pops. It's beautiful. It's like Profane Bloom, I believe, is the occultist ascendancy that you can get. And then that's basically it. There's 32 monsters left somewhere in the map, but most of everything is dead. And then it takes, only a few minutes to do these maps. So you can go through a lot of them very quickly. And then it's just, you spend around half the time again looting. We get a lot of these incubators as well. So these divine incubators, diviners, incubators. These basically drop stacked decks. So you'll have 10 of them on your character, 1 on each piece of gear, and you'll drop, I don't know, maybe in between 20 and 40 stacked decks, which is a lot, and basically half a divine, I think, at the moment. I have decided this because stacked decks, over the long term, over large sample sizes, stacked decks always profit you. And some people will say, but I opened like 5,000 stacked decks. I didn't get anything good. I got nothing. I just wasted all my money. 5,000 is a tiny sample size when it comes to stacked decks. I'm talking hundreds of thousands as a sample size. And over hundreds of thousands, you will always make money. There's like several people, I know a couple specifically, that they just keep opening stacked decks. The whole league, they make mirrors and mirrors and mirrors. And the only thing they're doing is opening stacked decks. They are habitual gamblers. But when you guarantee make all money over the long term, then I'm not really sure it's gambling anymore. I think it's just investing in stonks. But this is what we got our first card with, and I want to make a series of this video where we try out different strategies and try and figure out how many maps it will take to run to generate one Mageblood card. So it's going to be interesting to start off with. Now and look at how much loot you get from this. It's ridiculous. You get so much, and these emblems, this is where you get quite a significant amount of money from. I predicted that they would be, I think they were like three sets for a divine last league. I predicted there would be 5 sets for a divine this league. I was wrong. They're 4 sets for a divine. And the reason they're less now is because there was a significant or somewhat significant nerf to the XP gained from Legion 5 ways. I've got a lot of sets. I think these. So if these are 4 for a divine, then I've got 5 divines here worth of sets. I'm going to sell these, and we're going to use that to fuel our next strategy, which is going to be Essence and Heist. And I chose this one because I think it's relatively easy to get into. Now, this is what the tree I've come up with so far looks like. This is 124 points, and you could take this one off as well. You don't need this at all. That's just there for me. So this is 120 points, and 120 points you get from just not even completing all of your atlas. So I still don't have Coward's Trial done. So you'll be able to get 120 points from doing just the maps and the cheap, unique maps on your atlas. I think I've only done the Twisted and the Formed. I haven't gotten around to doing the Forgotten or the Hidden or Elder Slayers or Feared yet. But this map, this atlas I've put together, basically just takes all of the essence nodes. So we're taking this one down here, the +1 essence. We're going to be taking this one, Crystal Resonance. I might drop these because these are... If you have a lot of Remnants of Corruption, then you don't really need these too much. This is just to generate Remnants of Corruption. Amplified Energies, obviously we're taking that because a tier higher. Crystal Lattice is moved over here now. It's a little bit more annoying to get to. I'm going with Wrath of the Cosmos again. We're taking the Finer Arts, so we get more Deception contracts. We're taking some map nodes for map sustain. We're taking the Dutiful Soldier. I've got to go and level up Huck, so this is actually worthwhile to do. I'll talk about this in a Heist and Essence video that we make afterwards. And I'm going with the Shrines again. And obviously I'm going with the Nico stuff because it just makes mapping a breeze. It's so wonderful. It makes me want to ignore all the other masters completely. And then for the high, you know, we're taking basically everything heist related. We're taking this one on this wheel here. The reason we take this one is if it's more likely to require level 3 jobs, it's more likely that it's going to be a contract that Gianna can run, and those are more valued. But I was trying to figure out what kind of sort of Alcan Go like, it's not really Alcan Go, but it's what kind of Alcan Go like strategy can we put together that pretty much anybody could run and pretty much anybody could do for, you know, could suffer through doing for one Mageblood card. And I think this is it, because I found one of my previous videos where I claimed this was 7 divines an hour. Now, it's probably not 7 divines an hour now, and also I disagree with the metric that I made, or I claimed, because I don't think divines per hour is a useful metric. I think chaos per map is a much more useful metric, because everybody's build runs at different speeds. So if it's per map, then this is why I wanted to figure out how many maps does it take for you to be able to generate one Mageblood card using XYZ strategy. And so I think Essence and Heist is going to be it. Now, I've taken a few extra things here. I've got the shrines, I've got the Nicotech and stuff. You don't have to take these. Maybe you don't have 120 points. Maybe you've only got, maybe you've got way less than that. And so you could take off the Nico stuff. This is, you might have to go around here, and you can remove all these ones. And maybe you don't have the shrine stuff, or you don't want the shrine stuff. And then in fact, you'd just go through this way, I think. And then you're at 96 points now. And this is still very doable. And if you invested into Essence early, then this is also, still very easy. This is 96. I wouldn't go to 94. I'd definitely chuck an extra shrine on. But yeah, this is what we're taking next. I think I'm going to finish off the Legion stuff. I've got a few Legion supplies left. So I'm just going to burst through these 11 extra maps, and then I'm going to put something together. And if you want to see what it's like, come and check out the stream. We're streaming live on Twitch every day at twitch.tv/lifewithoutpants. So come and say hello. Ask questions about the strats. I'm so happy to answer questions. If you have genuine questions about why something works in one particular way, please come and throw the questions at us, because we really enjoy answering them. And yeah, I hope to see you when we've got 2 cards. So with that, I hope you are kind to everyone you meet. I love you all very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.